We had to make sure that we all understood what was the vision, what was going to be basically our rally cry, and then live by it. So I told you it was make kids better. I didn't want to use the word students or children. It was make kids better. And then as I spoke naturally, everyone was talking about the park. And so everything was hashtag the park. And that kind of came on accident because I would just call them Parkland the park because it was short. Like, where you going to, man? I'm over right now at the park. Like, that's not, no, well, Parkland. And then now it's like the park. And so it caught on and it became very cool. And so it felt cool to be at the park. But then I told everyone this, to represent the park, to be at the park, to wear the park's colors, it's now a certain standard. And as we outlined and we identified, once again, the 5 pillars: quality of instruction for children as a learner, for students, for our staff as teachers, achievement. For children, you have to achieve. Our staff, you have to coach better. You have to be a better sponsor. And we found ways to attach outcomes and expectations to our brand, to our identity, and to our models and slogans.
Yeah, absolutely.
The park, El Parque.
That's great. That's great. So you were there how many years?
I was there for 2 years.
2 years. Okay. At the end of the 2 years, what did the culture feel like then?
The culture was a complete turnaround. I see even after year 1. So in Texas, high schools can earn 7 academic distinctions. Normally schools would get 4, 3, 2. First year, we got all 7. One of 1.8% of schools in the state to get all 7 distinctions.
Unbelievable. Wow.
That's a testament to our children and to our staff for making an immediate impact and immediate shift in our culture. After that first year, we saw that academic success. The kids held their heads high, and rightfully so. You couldn't tell them one bad thing about them. They knew that they were great. They knew that they were special. Our athletic teams, Dave Campbell's, put out like a team of the 2010 decades or the 2015 to 2025 of most wins. Parkland High School was on that list. I want to say we lost maybe 1 to 2 games in 5-6 years.
Wow.
So big shout out to Josh Kirkland and Coach Eric Frantz. They did a phenomenal job with the wins.
Wow.
Yes,
and it is interesting to think about how, back to identity, how winning you win in a lot of areas and you can celebrate all those, but athletics can be one that you can rally around.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's outstanding.
And even more importantly, I want to tell you, the support and the vision was shared from the top. Dr. De La Torre was a champion. One of my mentors, and I would probably say my favorite person in the world is Pat O'Neill. Everyone knows how much I love Pat O'Neill and his wife, Becky O'Neill. They were supporters of the Parkland community. And what Mr. O'Neill and Miss O'Neill meant to me and meant to that community, it was special because they believed in us. And the belief from Mr. O'Neill was passed down to me, and it passed down to our children. So the amount of love that I have for Mr. O'Neill, Miss O'Neill, and what I got emotional just talking about Parkland, I'm telling you, that belief, that hope, and that inspiration, I can't thank them enough for that.
I tell you, your passion, your heart. When you lead with your heart like that,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Sometimes, it gets hurt.
Yes.
But when the people come around and rally behind and support you through those hard times, man, that's when you've got good friends.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That is fantastic.